too when it comes to Team Canada, because speaking of his coaching staff too, Michael Bradley will join Team Canada in the next 2 friendlies as a guest coach under Jesse Marsch. This isn't Bradley's first coaching experience. He was an assistant coach under his father, Bob Bradley, at Stabæk in Norway. Jeff, what do you think of this?
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense for Michael Bradley. He's made no secret about his desire to get into coaching. He, like you said, he worked under his father, Bob, in Norway, but I think it also speaks to the connection between Jesse Marsch and the Bradley family, if you will. I mean, Jesse played under Bob at Chivas USA. He coached under him with the U.S. men's national team.
As well.
And so there is that long-term connection, and then you have Michael Bradley's connection to the country too. So, having lived in Canada for quite a long time now, having starred for Toronto FC, had been a part of that great TFC side that won the domestic treble. So I think a lot of things line up, and I think it's a good move for Michael Bradley to kind of take the next step in his coaching career, and perhaps lay down a little bit of a foundation and determine what his next move is.
If you know Michael Bradley, this is exactly what he will be doing. Michael Bradley's been a coach his whole life. That's the type of player he was on the field. The same way as Jesse Marsch, you can tell which players are going to be coaches. This is a terrible thing for the U.S. men's national team, terrible look for the U.S. men's national team. You bring in a coach like Mauricio Pochettino who has no real affinity or connection to the country or to the team, and that's fine. But what you should do is immerse yourself with people that know the culture, that know what the program's about, and Michael Bradley being there would have been 100% the absolute move that U.S. Soccer, the Federation, should have gone for, because Mauricio Pochettino is not going to know about that. U.S. Soccer will. This is an opportunity missed because that was a hell of a player, an all-time great for the U.S., and I have no doubt will be a hell of a coach. And that's a coach now who knows the enemy very, very well. That's a coach now who knows the ins and outs of the U.S. men's national team very, very well. This is an opportunity missed if you're the U.S. Soccer Federation.
I think it also speaks to the fact that Jesse Marsch is not exactly on the greatest of terms with the leadership at the U.S. Soccer Federation, given how
Say the least.
the process of hiring the national team manager when Greg Berhalter was brought back, how that all transpired, how that all worked out. So, I think there's some moving parts there, but I think that's another factor.
Major coup for for the Canadian national team and Jesse Marsch.
Keep your friends close, enemies closer.
There's so much about this that I love that just has me laughing. On the one hand, you want to say in a vacuum, it makes total sense. Michael Bradley giving his ambitions in terms of coaching, stepping in with the Canadian national team makes total sense. No more to see here. But nothing happens in a vacuum. And kind of given the context around Jesse Marsch in particular and his relationship with U.S. Soccer, Michael Bradley, of course, given his father's role with U.S. Soccer, given his role, it just takes on a different context. Without wanting to get too conspiracy theory around this, as somebody on the outside looking in, it's funny.
It's giving Trojan horse vibes.
Oh, it's a spectator sport. All of a sudden, coaching is a spectator sport.
I just think they pulled the rug from the U.S. Like they got somebody who would have been great for him.
Of course.
And now Jesse Marsch is going to use somebody who's going to be great for Jesse Marsch in the Canadian national team.
Yeah, taking any opportunity that they can, for sure.